What's going on, guys? Alexis Marchand here from the Four Pillar Journey. Now, today we're going to be talking about how to maintain and improve your lean physique. Now, this is something that has been on my mind as well for quite a while, and quite frankly, the solution is not that difficult. So, if you are here, if you are someone who has been hitting the gym for some time, first of all, congratulations for taking the first step in improving yourself. And if you're watching this video, then you're curious and you want to know how to maximize your efforts in the gym. Now, the first and most important thing when it comes to maintaining a lean physique is being aware of calories. This is the mistake I made in my fitness journey in the beginning because I had the illusion that as a beginner, I had to bulk excessively in order to gain muscle, but I did not realize the consequences that came with that. Those being a lot of excess fat. Now, if you're someone that wants to have a good chiseled physique with some muscle and be proud of what you have to be able to track your calories on a daily basis. The most efficient way to do this is to be able to eat the same thing for the most part of your day. Have a consistent, see, I don't even want to call it a diet because diets are something that are short term. Your lifestyle, your eating choices have to be very similar on a day to day basis in order for you to be able to understand a calorie. And when people say you have to be in a deficit of about 300 calories, most people think that they have to change their whole eating lifestyle. When in reality, 300 pieces could be, 300 calories could be 3 pieces of toast, of toasted bread. So when you put that picture in your mind and realize how much little food 300 calories actually equates to, you will start to see things from a new lens and you will start to think differently when it comes to your foods and your calories. One way I like to put it is think of your daily calories like your money. You're not going to spend it all on your first meal. You have to be strategic about it and be able to allocate little by little throughout the whole day so your calories do not go in excess, because that is the most critical mistake most young people make or beginners in the gym make. They overeat and they don't understand how much they're overeating, which then comes back to the point of they don't understand why they can't lose weight, or they don't understand why they can't maintain a lean physique. Now, the second most important thing is to implement some sort of cardio in your day-to-day basis in order for you to be able to achieve that fat loss a lot easier. The cardio does not have to be crazy. You do not have to be running on the treadmill for 2 hours. It is as simple as taking a walk for an hour, 30 minutes, jumping rope for 15 minutes, doing some sort of stairs for 30 to 45 minutes. If you do that small amount of cardio and you get those calories dialed in, I can guarantee you will see results within the first week or two. It is that simple. You have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror on a weekly basis and comparing yourself. Now, if you have a scale at home or if you don't have one, I highly recommend you go and get one. If you're on a fat loss diet, if you're on a fat loss if you're in a fat loss phase, you will be able to track your weight daily and then get the weekly average to see if you're losing weight at the rate that you want. And it's usually about half a pound to 1 pound per week, which is okay. Depending on the body fat that you have on you, if you have a little more fluff, it's going to be a lot easier for you to lose a little more weight per week than someone who's already maybe, let's say, 15% body fat and they're trying to get to 10. They might have to be able to take that process a little slower, because if you go too fast, you are risking the potential of you losing muscle and fat, which is not what you want. You want to have or maintain the most amount of muscle mass while losing the most fat possible. So get a scale, weigh yourself every day, and then take the weekly average. Now, another thing that a lot of people don't realize when it comes to losing weight is actually implementing a correct program as far as muscle building goes. Because one thing that I learned about building muscle is the more muscle you have, the more calories your body needs to burn naturally in order to maintain that muscle. Meaning, you eat protein, you're getting muscle, and you're going to lose fat. So it's a win win. You have to be able to implement a correct program in your day to day training, but most importantly, you have to be consistent. You have to know what you're going to hit before you even start the day in the gym. So, okay, I know I'm going to hit legs, I know I'm going to do a heavy squat session, and then I know I'm going to go into the accessory work. Excuse me. And then next week, I know that I have to be able to bump up the weight by a little bit, get an extra rep, and then over time, maybe even add an extra set. If you're not dialed in with any of these, you're going to be running in a circle like a hamster in a wheel. You will be going nowhere. So I'm telling you right now, get those calories dialed in and learn everything you need to know. See, a lot of people think that just by going to the gym, they're going to solve a lot of the issues. And that's the first step. It is a good step, but that is not the end of the journey. Take some time, go on Google, YouTube. We're living in the information era where you can learn literally anything. So there is no excuse for you to tell me that you don't know how or it's too hard, when in reality, it takes discipline and actually wanting to learn. Because being able to maintain a 10%, 12% body fat is not easy. That's why most people don't have a six pack. That is why most people do not have a lean physique, because it is difficult. There will be some sacrifices that will have to come with this. You cannot be going out to eat every day and then think that you're going to be able to maintain on uh, a calorie deficit if you're not tracking the calories. Those going out to dinners, those little snacks, they're going to add up. You don't know what kind of ingredients they're putting in there, the oils. You don't know none of that. So you're kind of winging it. And that is very difficult when you're trying to maximize the fat loss to a certain percentage. So all I can say is to track the calories, make sure you have a good program instilled as far as muscle building goes, and as well as getting a scale to be able to see the progress. Now, if for some reason you don't want to get one, that's fine. What I suggest is you take weekly pictures of your progress, because the mirror is one of the most beneficial ways to see if you're actually making progress or not. If you see yourself gaining some more weight, then obviously something is wrong. Drink a lot of water. Eat foods that are going to fill you up with low calories, whether that be a protein shake, a salad, some lean white meat. There's millions and thousands of recipes out there on how to make filling meals with low calories. So I'm not going to be over here feeling bad for you, taking pity for you, if you're not putting in no kind of work in order to achieve a good physique. That's pretty much it. If you guys wanted to hear some secret sauce, some secret formula, you're at the wrong channel. I'm here to give you hard, cold information on what you need in order to become successful. Now, the lean body, maybe some of you guys have to take into account where your body composition is. If you're someone who's really skinny and is already lean, there's no point in you to go on a caloric deficit. Matter of fact, you should do the contrary. Go on a lean bulk. Again, like I said, go on a small surplus of like 300 calories. But realize that 300 calories does not mean you get to eat anything you want. It is equivalent to like 3 pieces of bread. So be careful. If you're already eating kind of the same things every day, just add a little bit more chicken, a little bit more rice, a little bit more tuna here, and then that's it. You have to be patient, because I will tell you right now, these videos on how to get shredded in 1 week, 30 days, they don't work unless you're already at the borderline edge of becoming very lean. So you got to put in the work. You have to realize where you're at, self-assess, and continue to move forward from there. Like I said, this is something that I personally struggled with throughout the first 4 years of my lifting experience. It was only until like a year and a half ago that I was really able to dial in my physique. Now I get people asking me if I'm natty or not. Quite frankly, I take that with some confidence and some pride because I know the hard work I'm putting in is showing results, and some people cannot believe that you can achieve something like that natural. I'm not huge by any means, but I definitely have the solid physique, a foundation of muscle and leanness to be able to get a good physique. And I'm here to tell you that anybody can achieve a great physique naturally. You do not have to go down the road of steroid use in order to think that you have to get a good physique. Because quite frankly, too many of us are on social media looking at these fitness influencers who are bombarding you with something that is not true. A lot of them have elite genetics, they're taking steroids, they're maximizing the lighting and the pump, and then some even Photoshop their pictures. So there's no way in hell that you should be comparing yourself to that one snapshot of their best. You have to compare yourself to you, who you were last month, who you were last week, who you were yesterday, and who you are going to become in the future. Do not let social media cloud your mind. Do not let social media demotivate you from you achieving a great natural physique. That's it, guys. Remember, these videos are short, sweet, and straight to the point. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a like and comment anything else you guys would like to see in this channel, and to subscribe. This will mean a lot to me as I'm trying to get this word out to as many people as I can. So if you did enjoy, please share with somebody who you feel that can benefit from these types of videos. That's it, guys. I hope you guys have a good one, and peace out.